And today we're making a smoked duck.
I'm about to stick my hand up a duck. What are you about to do? Welcome to Cooking with OTK. Good morning.
Bright and early morning.
Yes, it is.
Got my cup of joe sitting over here.
We got up early so that we can knock this out, because overall cooking time, 2.5 to 3 hours on a smoker and a minimum of an hour rest.
Yeah, so we got about 4 hours on this duck. So we want to make sure we get this ready so when family comes around, friends come around, we're not spending 4 hours on it.
Yeah. And once the duck is done, we can rest it and hold it easily in our little smoker cabinet without the wood chips.
Exactly.
But our first thing was is we're preheating our smoker to about 250 degrees. We got wood chips going. So we're gonna get this duck all processed, and we're doing a cool little rub. We worked on this a few days ago, and
it turned out really good. It was
actually
delicious. Made a little sauce out of the rendered duck fat.
And that's, yes, and we'll be doing a nice little duck gravy later, which is really good. But we'll also be doing a glaze with brandy and oranges. It's really good. So
yeah, it's
first
super
things
good.
first, I'm gonna glove up.
Also,
no glove, no love.
That's funny.
All right.
Slap your duck around and get them dry.
You wanna get inside and out. You don't have to like get it really dry. Now you can leave this guy out for, let's say, an hour, and it'll get really dry, but you don't have to. It's just an option. It gives it a kind of a, works on the skin.
So now we're making our spice mix. So we've got salt, black pepper, garlic powder, clove,
and ground cinnamon. So we got 2 tablespoons of salt, and we're just using a regular salt, not a smoked salt, because why? We're smoking.
Yeah, we don't need the smoked salt. I mean, you could use smoked salt, but you don't need to.
And then a teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove. And then we're gonna mix that all up. That's simple.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Even though I know you're thinking cinnamon, clove, no, it really goes well on the duck and with the brandy glaze.
Yeah.
It's really a beautiful flavor combination.
And it's Thanksgiving, so those are very Thanksgiving flavors. Yeah, I mean, I can smell it from here.
So we're just gonna rub it down.
Yeah. Rub-a-dub-dub.
You can be liberal with it.
Rub-a-ducky.
And get inside and out, but we want to put some gloves on.
Yeah, use some gloves.
We're also gonna stuff half an orange, whole head of garlic, but we're just gonna cut it in half like that. And then probably half an onion. So if you want quarter,
quarter the onion and the orange.
cut it in half and then quarter one side.
Okay.
Because we're gonna save the other half for
the sauce.
Yes, the glaze. And this is our drippings pan. Get you down in there. Hello, guys. Ooh, I know. It's a rough day being a duck. Don't worry, you're gonna be laying down, taking a nice rest in a smoker. This already smells wonderful.
Yeah, there's a lot of delicious smells coming from this campsite for sure.
All right, that's looking good. I think that is nicely coated inside and out. You're gonna hand me a 1/4 of orange?
Yeah.
Just drop it, there you go. Take our orange, stick it up in there, kind of alternating. Got some garlic, and you can keep the paper on. It's not that big of a deal because all the stuffing you're gonna be throwing out anyway. And an onion, you don't even have to peel the 1/4 of the onion. Again, that's how simple it is. There we go. Bloop.
Easy as pie.
And then a piece of the orange, garlic's in. I'll finish it up with the onion. And now we're gonna simply tie this guy all up. I'd rather have too much than too little.
One.
Oh, you're so funny.
That's probably good. Okay, let's show them how this is done.
All right, I like to just take it, this little tail, and get me just a little tie on it. Boop. The duck doesn't like it, but. And then take his little leggies. Hello. Whoa. Calm down, duck. Cross them, bring that up. And then
you go 1 loop around the whole thing, 2 loops around the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're just basically keeping them together. And if you don't have string, you can use skewers, which work really well. Because most of the time when I need twine, I don't have twine. And there. Perfect. Then we're gonna take the wings, just tuck them up back. And basically so your bird kind of sits uniformly.
Awesome. And that's so when we're smoking it, it smokes nice and even.
Yes, exactly. Next thing, we're going to get a probe and insert a probe, kind of going through the breast and to the thigh, but you don't want to hit bone. So we're gonna kind of go in there and get down there because we want our target temperature when we pull it to be about 170 degrees. And then we're gonna let it rest, and we want a long rest period so all those juices can go back into and relax the muscles, and when you cut into it, it won't just like spew out juices.
Yeah.
The whole bird will be juicy.
Because nobody likes dry.
No, and that's the thing with pretty much any poultry that you do, you should almost rest it as long as you cook it for. So if you're doing a turkey this year, let your turkey rest. You cook it for 2.5 hours, let it rest for 2 hours at least.
Yeah.
And if you're like, well, I want it hot, serve it with a hot gravy and it'll be just fine.
Your sauce will warm up your meat.
Exactly. So I'm gonna grab the probie.
Now we have the probe. There you go.
All right, simple probing. Jam it kind of in there. Oh, I want it a little more back. Central. And you want to make sure you don't, if you feel bone, you readjust, because you don't want the probe actually resting on bone.
Yep. Because you get a false temperature.
Yep. That guy feels good. The tip of the probe is probably about right there, right where this breast and
thigh kind of meet.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But you want to make sure it's in the meat.
So now we gotta put this bad boy in our smoker.
That's right, and that's the easy part.
Yeah. On to the smoker.
All right, so just gonna rest it. Oh, I want to move that. Hot. Rest it in there, nice. And then I'm grabbing my drippings pan. Because we don't want to lose any of that duck fat.
No, duck fat's expensive, so you really don't want to lose it, especially when you need it for a recipe.
So we got our pan. Make sure you have a pan wide enough to covers everything and it'll drip. And also, you don't want that duck fat dripping down on your smoke chips or your heating element, because it will flare up. Then we shut it. And I love these little timers, probe timers, because I can set the temp that I want it to go off. So I'm going to set it at 160, so then I know that, hey, I need to start paying attention.
Yep. And then we can reset for our target temp.
Yeah, and at 160 is when I start glazing, because that's going to be about 20 more minutes to bring it up to that 10 degrees, and that's perfect time to glaze it every few minutes.
Exactly. So we've got our timer set, and we'll see you when we're making the glaze.
That's right.
Alrighty guys, we're back. We just got some of our rendered duck fat out.
That's right. And so the duck is about 155 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead, and it's been on there for about a little over 2 hours.
About 2 hours, yeah.
So we pulled off, used our drip pan, got the duck fat that we needed and some drippings for later. So we're gonna go ahead and make the glaze and start glazing it the last probably 20-30 minutes of the cooking, and it'll give it that really beautiful color and add a lot of flavor.
Oh yeah,
So
lots of flavor.
That's really simple.
It is. So let's get into it.
First thing, so we're taking a really nice brandy. So
if you want to use the same brandy as us, we're using Ciroc.
yes, it's a really good brandy. It's a French brandy. Oh, all right. That's in the pot. Then we need about 4 tablespoons of orange juice.
Rinse your hands off, because all these bees out here, they're gonna think, ooh.
So that's about half an orange. If you have small oranges, it's gonna take about a whole orange.
Just about, yeah.
If you have a large orange, it's about half an orange. But we're actually gonna zest this one.
Yep.
So we need about a teaspoon, which is about 3/4 of this orange.
Yeah, and when you zest, you just get so much of that aroma.
Yeah, it's bringing out all those oils from the orange. Whew, yeah, you can really smell that orange now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna zesty. A little more. Can never go wrong with orange zest.
Yeah, I mean, and when you're cooking with zest, if you're gonna use zest, use a lot.
Yeah, let it be the flavor. Yeah. All right. Get all that good stuff off.
Oh, yes.
All right, then we're just gonna cut this orange in half and squeeze the other half of it.
Sweet.
There we go.
Just get some garlic.
We really just want to kind of crush it, throw it in.
Yeah.
Because all we're doing is trying to get the flavors out of it. We're not going to be using the garlic in the sense of no one's going to be eating it, so it doesn't need to be pretty. We just need the flavor.
It's smelling good, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we're going to, you can probably go ahead and turn that on.
Yeah.
Because we want to kind of cook the alcohol out. And we're basically just going to try to kind of reduce that, cook the alcohol while we add the rest of the stuff. You might want to keep your face away from it in case it does ignite.
Yeah, that's true.
Because brandy is flammable. So we got about 3 to 4 sprigs of fresh thyme.
Awesome.
Need a tablespoon of duck fat.
There we go. It's about a tablespoon.
There we go. And 2 tablespoons
Of soy sauce.
soy sauce. And why our bees love us so much as 2 tablespoons of honey. Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you. Now we're just gonna stir to combine.
And that's how simple and easy it is. And then just let that simmer for about 5 minutes or so. Let it burn off that alcohol. And really get all those flavors melding together.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. And then we got our little pastry brush. Use that as a spoon.
So we can also later for us to glaze.
Yes. And once that cooks for a couple of minutes,
Careful.
we will start our glazing.
All right.
So we will see you in the smoker to glaze. All right, guys, it's that time to baste or glaze our duck.
Yep. So our duck has been in there for a minute and now it's glazing time.
That's right. So careful when you open it. Look at that. It's already looking beautiful.
Look at that sucker glisten.
So I'm just going to take a little glaze. Just give it a nice little rub.
And this is what's going to give it that nice color.
Yes, and it's going to add a lot of flavor to that skin. Especially as all this nice fat is rendered out.
Oh yeah.
If y'all could smell this.
If you could smell it, you would definitely want to eat it.
That's good, good. Now let it drip, and also say, look at our nice dripping pans that we'll make the gravy out of later. All right, guys, well, we got a little bit longer on this old duck, and then we'll pull it out, let it rest, and then hopefully it'll be time to eat.
Yeah, we'll be setting it on the buffet table and we'll be getting to go.
Oh yes, so we will see you in just a minute.
Duck time.
Yes, indeed. The timer went off, or actually the temperature alarm went off. It's at a nice 170 degrees, so we are going to pull it out and let it rest, but we want y'all to see how beautiful this duck turned out.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
Watch, we open it and it's like black.
That would be funny. We would leave it. Oh, shoot.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Oh,
jeez, dude, that's like picture perfect.
that's a beautiful bird. All right, it's hot though.
Yeah. Ooh. You degloved him.
All right.
Don't pull that out.
No, yeah. That is the thing. You want to keep the little probe in there until after it's resting.
Yep. It is important because if you pull that probe out right now, you're going to lose all that juice And you might as well not even rest your duck.
Yep. So we're just gonna let this guy take a little nap. He's been working hard in that smoker.
And oh my gosh, you can smell it.
Wow, that smells really good.
That is really good. And you can tell that the fat rendered off very well by this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at that, guys. That looks so good.
And don't forget.
Yeah, save the duck fat.
Because that stuff's expensive.
It is super expensive. If you ever tried to buy it, you know.
And now it's hard to find.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we're going to let this rest.
Yeah, and we're going to finish up some things. We got our last minute stuff. Going to do the gravy. We're going to do that very last, but everything's going to start reheating that we did from yesterday. Got sweet potatoes and our salad. And it's done. Oh,
and we're done. And
it's
then,
easy.
Here shortly, we're going to get to enjoy a nice Thanksgiving dinner with our friends.
That is the awesome part. All right, guys. Well,
we'll see you shortly.
All right, guys. Well, the duck has rested.
It has rested.
So we're going to get it on the platter. And although we're going to carve it later, we're going to carve a little piece so we can try.
We're going to do a little taste test, you know, as we always do.
That's the benefit of cooking it.
That's what I'm saying.
So first thing first, you saw, just took the probe out. Look, enough rest time. The juices aren't pouring out.
Exactly.
So, and also, don't forget.
Yeah, you got the little string down there.
And I wish I had some scissors on me. But, hey, that worked.
Yeah, luckily we got a sharp knife, so.
And because we want to present this to friends, you don't have to do this, but we're going to make the platter look really nice.
Yeah, we'll make it look pretty.
And these are the little details that are so simple to do and make quite an impact.
Sorry, there's an ant on my ear. Sorry about that, guys.
All right. And see, simple as that. We'll take our little duck, give him a nice little bed. And of course, because it's Thanksgiving, got some little cranberries. That's how simple it is. Get you a nice little platter.
Wow, that looks so pretty.
Uh-oh, cranberry down.
Cranberry gone.
See how simple that was? Look, it took no time. And look,
another cranberry.
I'm losing berries all over the place.
But guys, most of the work for this duck was putting it in the smoker.
Yeah, other than that, this thing has been easy peasy.
Super easy.
So,
lemon squeezy. What do you think of that?
Okay, as promised, I said we were gonna get to have a little snack. Because we have people coming over and we want to carve it in front of them, we're just gonna kind of cut a little piece down here so it doesn't destroy our nice presentation.
Except for you don't have a scalpel.
Yeah, I know. I should have grabbed a paring knife. Fish out this little piece. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I can smell the citrus and the smoke. Wow.
That is juicy and amazing.
All of those flavors, I can taste that. That's crazy.
That brandy and the citrus glaze with that nice little salt and cinnamon and clove rub.
Yeah.
Dude, this is one of the best smoked birds for a holiday season you could do.
That tastes like Thanksgiving.
Oof. And you could pretty much do the same process with a turkey, but we wanted to do something different. I know if you have a big, large family, one small duck's not gonna feed you all, but you could take the same process and do it to another bird.
It's true. The size of the bird only changes the time that you have to cook it.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, I hope y'all will give this a try. We are about to go enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner with some friends. So remember, hope y'all give this a try, but it is about that time. So we're gonna take this and put it on the buffet.
Let's go to the buffet, guys.
There is our Thanksgiving spread. All out at the campsite. See how easy that was?
Super easy.
Yes, we hope y'all will take this, learn from it, and maybe be inspired to go out and have an awesome adventure at your campsite.
Exactly. And just invite some friends or your family, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you get out there and Have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. And the recipes, of course, down in the bottom or on the website.
OutdoorTestKitchen.org. We know that we're about to go scarf some of this food down.
Yes, we are.
With some friends and just have all around a great rest of our day.
Yes, and we are very thankful to be able to be out here, and we wish y'all were here. But anyway, y'all aren't. So
that's true. You aren't, unfortunately. So
but remember, keep camping and keep cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get that out of the way? No, I can't. Just probing it around. You like that, ducky? Ooh, yeah.
Where?